Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. I've been having a bit of a think about this game, and I think what I'm going to do, there seems to be, I'm in a position where I think this nation here, Varort, are probably not going to be attacking me immediately, and so there's going to be lots of exploration. This might not be the most exciting thing, I think, to watch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this next bunch of turns quite quickly, I think, because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of careful thought really that needs to go into it as well. Obviously, you know, I don't want to rush through the game and lose it. But I'm aware that there's, you know, I don't want this Let's Play to become boring. If it becomes boring, I'm just going to stop playing, by the way. Just so that you know, like I'm not so invested in my games that I won't just drop them if they're not interesting to watch or if they're not interesting to play. And I've learned the hard way doing YouTube that if you're not enjoying something, just don't do it. Yeah, it's much better to not feel like you're getting burned out, because I know loads of YouTubers who get burned out, and they get burned out because they feel obliged to finish stuff that they're not enjoying, and they end up just stopping. So I'm not going to do that. On the other hand, I don't like dropping series either, so I'm definitely going to continue it, but I'm not going to be sort of spending as much time on it. And there might be times where I sort of, if there's really nothing going on, I might just skip certain turns and not record certain stuff that's just not going to be interesting, because I want the series to flow. What I will say is about this, we've started to get Kirkwall under control now, compared to how we were a few turns ago. We're starting to actually get population happiness up. Part of this is because of civilization scores going up. So we're doing pretty well on everything apart from health at the moment. I mean, health points are at 100, but you know, I mean, this one's going backwards a little bit. But we will be fixing this. So let's just have a look at go into the management screen. Yeah, we've not got a hospital researched yet. We need to get into that. So that's something that we need to do. I just want to remind myself of what we've got set for the council funding. Yeah, so the Economic Council discoveries at 31, and oh, sorry, that's the investment. So where am I looking? I'm getting 26% of that going into this. Yeah, let's just go to the organisation. That's going to be a better way of doing this, isn't it? Oh, there we are. Okay, so yeah, we've got 27% actually into research at the moment. Now, I do want to be discovering more stuff. There is some important stuff that we need. I think specifically, we need to get down into... Where are we? I did look at this last turn, if I remember. Last time I recorded this. Metal soil filtration. So this is really what we want, because we need metal. And at the moment, I'm just having a real problem finding metal. You know, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Now, I think I need to roll the turn on. It looks like I didn't do that. Usually I'll do that before, at the end of the episode, but I didn't do that last time. So, yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Okay, so we are now on round 32, and let's have a look at what happened in history. There's not a whole lot. Varrot's still pushing over in the north. We were attacked here by some marauders, raiders, whatever they are, nomads, and yeah, they lost troops, we didn't. Now, I've been thinking about this, and I was really desperate for Varrot not to kind of get around me. Now I'm starting to think, actually, strategically. If you remember in that last game that I played, where I had Caranon packs and I drove a big wedge in between two parts of his empire, and that's how I defeated him. This is actually not the worst situation for me. Now, I don't want him to get on all around me. That said, it is quite easy to pinch off part of an empire by kind of pushing in. Let me just... I'll show you what I mean. So, let me just get my pen tool up. So... For example, let's say that here's his empire like this, right? And let's say he's kind of like that. What I did in that other game was I basically pushed a force in like that, and then you ended up with it actually looking like this instead. So now he's got Empire number 1, which is his main place, and he's got Empire number 2, and then you can usually send a force in either side, and then you can split them like that. Now, I don't think this is going to be so much of a thing in this game, actually. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't think that there's enough population on this planet really for this to be a thing. I think that chances are we're going to go all the way around here and there's going to be nothing. There's going to be other AI regimes basically. So this game's going to be a bit of a mad dash for land. Try to find some materials as fast as possible and then see what happens from there. Now logistics is going to be our big problem on this in this game because we don't really have much, you know, we haven't got a whole lot of fuel. It looks like we've got a lot of fuel, but we really haven't. And we don't have a lot of industrial points either. What I need to do is I need to attract more people into Kirkwall and build the size of this city. This is like I think I described this as like, you know, a tale of two cities, and it is going to be like that, at least for the start of the game, because we've got Varort here, look. We can actually have a look at what he's got. Yeah, he's on like level 3 stuff at the moment, which is probably further ahead than we are. I don't think I've gone anywhere near that yet. I'm still in level 2. So Varort is expanding pretty fast. I've got to be a bit careful of that. Let's get these guys up like I planned, and they should be on defense, I believe, if I remember right. Oh no, they're on hold the line. There we go. That's even better. We need to get some roads out, and we need to get some more logistics being pushed out in these directions so that we can start feeding the people who are exploring. So this is going to be expensive with regards to industrial points. We need to leave ourselves 48 industrial points for this barracks to go up. So let's just put a few, just put a road down this way, so we've got a little bit more. Yeah, I probably need. I think that's probably the best I can do this turn, and I'm going to bring these militia back. Yeah, they don't. Either there's an enemy here, or this is not large enough to start pushing stuff back. I think that's probably more likely the case. So let's move those guys back here. Just need to be a little bit careful not to overextend. I'm quite good at doing that in this game, and then kind of wondering why it is that all my soldiers are starving. And it's not really a mystery, to be honest. Okay, let's get these guys down here. Now these guys need replacement, so I'm going to bring them back up. These aren't really the most effective exploration troops, to be honest. Really what I want are buggies, but it's just metal. Metal's the problem. I've probably got... I think it was Trifler recommended maybe redesigning my buggies so that I've got one that just basically has no armour. Or it was something like that. So if we look at the production cost on this one is going to be costing 18 metals. So that's quite a lot. So this unit has 5 mil steel plating. Actually, that's about as minimum as we can go. Let me just have a look at. I just remind myself what this design is like. Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good design. So it's mediocre to say the least. All my designs really were mediocre. I seem to remember it's been a few weeks since I played this, but I remember just having a real terrible time with design in this game. Yeah, this is just bad. Bad. This one's not bad. In fact, the armor design in this one's pretty good now. Look, weapon design that's okay. It's really the structural design and the base level design that are important. It's the structural design that's the most important, really. You get a good roll on that, then even if you get a bad base level design, it will keep the good structure will eventually mean that it will increase, and you'll get, you'll start to go up. The problem is you can have bad luck in this game. And because of the increasing costs in bureaucratic points for creating new models, it can be a real problem. Now, this is another thing. This is not a bad design. 105 is not bad, and the engine design here is okay, but the weapon's poor and the armor's poor. These are not good rolls. 80 is bad, basically. It needs to be really 90 or more is kind of average. So at least at the start of the game. So 80 is bad, 78 is bad. You need that. This is an okay design. Okay, it's at least the structural design is okay. So this will improve if we build on this. As it is, I don't want to use it like that. It's just bad. It's really not that strong. Yeah, all of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that I've gone with meritocracy this time. I'd have thought that meritocracy might give you better designs. I don't know if there's anything coded into the game that makes it work like that. I really don't know. That's one of those Shadow Empire grey areas that I've just really kind of got no idea about. Let's get these guys down this kind of way. Actually, I probably want to put these. Let's bring these so these guys are within their command range. Yeah, they're okay. Not much more we can do here. Let's just keep those there. Hopefully they'll just keep throwing themselves at me and dying, which would be ideal. Let's just keep hold of that Free Folk Town there. I'll turn off that overlay because it's ugly. Yeah, let's just pinch back in on these guys here. Now we could attack, get some experience points. The problem is we're losing troops, and in all honesty I don't want to do that. Again, I want to try and keep Varrock having as little territory as possible, while maximising my own ability to find resources, because this is the big problem that we've got at the moment, is resources. We've now come up against a largish unit here. It's saying 400 rifle militia, but it's saying 24 on here. Yeah, I don't trust that number, so I don't know. We're only seeing 400 of potentially 2,400, and there's likely more there. So, yeah, not really sure what I can do about that. There's not really a lot we can do, I don't think. Let's just put that overlay back on. Let's move these guys back out. I want to try and push down here as far as possible. We do need to get into these mountains, really, if we can, and see if we can find some metal. That's the basic goal at the moment. Oh, I didn't show you the vidcom. We discovered water. It's completely useless. Entering the time of confidence. We discovered radiation filters. That's another useless tech at the moment. And we just got a bunch of cards which are all kind of not a bit meh. So let's get some spies into Varrock, I think, and just try and see what else we're facing here. Critical success. That's good. I'm going to save my political points, I think. Pretty much everything else. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot we can do here. We could place some militant propagandists. Perhaps get them into something like this. That's a decent card, actually. Okay, and we've got one decision. New organisation, but we don't have the political points to bring it up. So let's just leave that for now. And that's going to be it for this turn. Okay, folks, we're back. We're on round number 33, and wasn't that 33 last turn? Am I just going crazy? I'm low on ammunition. I've just had a pop-up message about it, so let's get ourselves some ammo. We don't need a whole lot. I can't afford a whole lot, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it topped up. Let's just see where we're at with the history. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing going on in this ice ball. We were attacked. Where was this? I think this must have been here. Sorry, let's just go back to that and see if we can actually find where that battle was. Oh, I think it's here, down here. Game being a bit janky. So I'm just trying to figure that out. Sorry. Where was this battle? Next battle. What is that trying to point at? Is that down here? Yeah, here it is, look. Maybe we picked up a bug in this new version. Okay, so yeah, we got attacked here. We lost 300. The attacker lost 300 riflemen. They're trying to break out of this pocket. They're in an encirclement between me and Varrock. Varrock and I are working together, and then we lost 600 again. They lost 600, sorry, and then they lost 200 again, breaking out this way. They're testing our defenses on each side. They're not doing very well against us. Turns out that these infantry units that we're using aren't actually that bad, and this is something that people were trying to tell me, I think. Sorry, let me just get rid of this. I don't know why Windows does that. Okay, and where are we at with the vidcom? Time of confidence. We've completed RPG, which is good. It means that's basically... We didn't get any cards this turn, actually. That gives us something that we can defend ourselves against with if Varrock do decide to attack us. Now, we still don't have any idea of exactly what it is that they've got here. Now, they've got some kind of troop build-up on our border. We've got 6 units here. We've got 2 here, so that's 9, 10, 14. We've got 14 units. I don't know if they're just doing that because they... You know, because that's what they do. That's what they do. I know that from experience. They do just sort of like move around on your border. But I'm not. I don't really remember whether that's something that they're going to be trying to. You know, they're doing it because they're actually trying to build up on us. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's get this road down here further, and let's just reset this. Okay, so we can move further down this way now. It's really critical that I don't get penned in too far by Varrock domain. Yeah, they're starting to push us up. Either we're pushing down too far this way, or they're pushing up this way. So, fortunately, we've got quite a few spies in Azrael Giza here. Where are we? Oh, I can never remember which one it is that we're looking at. Oh, there we are. Here we go. It's in the main zone information. So we've got 3 spies there. Let's push some of this back. I really want to push down towards these mountains if I can, because I have a sneaking suspicion that that's likely where we're going to start finding the best stuff. Maybe if I put this machine gun infantry battalion on a posture, we might be able to. Where are we? HQs. There we go. We don't have any attacking postures for infantry at the moment. Yeah, let's just leave them as they are. We're not losing any troops. It might be worth putting them on defense, actually, thinking about it. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. We actually need to do it on the HQ, so grab the HQ. You can do this in the stratagem thing as well. Let's just put them on defense. Defense will mean we're less likely to lose troops when they start trying to break out of here again. Looks like we've got something here. Sorry, I don't know why that keeps popping up. I'm going to build some more roads. It's really sad when you just don't have enough. You don't have enough industrial points to actually do road building and infrastructure at the same time. But that's the game that we're playing. We knew that this was going to be a tight game, and that's actually why I chose it. I'm kind of like, you know, bored of just doing that. Not bored, because I never get bored of this game, but I wanted to play something a little bit different. I see everybody just doing seaward planets and, you know, kind of sort of picking maps where they've just got loads of population, and the survival aspect of this game is quite interesting. And we really are, this really is playing for survival, I'd say. Okay, we have got 80 industrial points left. That's not very much. It might be worth starting a new asset now that the barracks is finished. So let's see what we can put up. We could increase our recycling facility size. That probably would be wise because we're going to get more metal out of it. The only thing is, we will then burn through our scavenging points. But I think that's probably going to be the next move. Industry we can't afford because we're not going to be able to afford the metal. Bureaucrat officers 3 would be good. The only problem with that is it takes an incredible amount of population, and we just can't afford to feed all these people. If we just go back into the reports, yeah, we've still got 142 credits negative cash flow. Before we start taking on more workers, we desperately need to get more population, and we need the ability to be able to tax them as well. More to the point, have we got any cards for increasing taxes? No. Now we do have this this card here. This 1,000 credits card, which could be quite useful. I'll start scrapping some of these. 3 random ancient artifacts. That's actually a pretty good card. I don't think I remember seeing this one before. I've never seen that. That must be a new one. Private investment. This is not bad for 20 political points. Let's see what decisions we've got anyway. Okay, what I might do is get a bazooka up quick. Let's just get the first RPG model up. There we go. And that just gives us something to defend ourselves with if we do get attacked by tanks. Hidden village discovered in Kirkwall. Oh, this is great. Okay, so day number 500 seem rather peaceful. The elders suggest we should leave them alone in exchange for providing us with 200 colonists per turn. Absolutely, we want to do that. Now, this is going to raise democracy, which I'm not that bothered about. However, that is really going to help us. We're going to be getting extra population. Exceptionally useful, that is. Charismatic Union Chief. Oh, I hate this guy. We could just kill him. This guy's a bugger. To use a colloquial British term. He's a bugger, and if we ask him to help us, he will eventually cause problems. Now, do we have unrest in Kirkwall? Not really. We got some danger, but it's looking okay. Loyalty's going up, you see, so we're actually doing all right at the moment. I think I'm just going to leave that guy be for the time being. It's not going to be a difficult role to kill him off, and I might do that later if he starts causing problems. These worker radicals are quite charming when they're not fomenting ideas about revolution. Yeah, speak too soon, mate. Okay, I think I'm going to leave these guys here. Could try and get some experience points by attacking it. The problem is we're going to lose troops. And, you know, as I said, population is paramount here. We are gradually growing our pop, which you know, is a good thing to be doing. Now, we're on defense now, so we're not going to... I'm just going to leave that. I'll let them attack. We will gain experience points in defense as well. So, I think that's basically all we're going to do this turn. I didn't actually choose a construction project. Now, there's really not a whole lot I can build, to be honest. Maybe increasing the size of our trucks, but then again, that's just going to be using more oil and people. You know, we're going to have to recruit some more workers. Just remind myself what assets we've actually got in this zone here. We're making enough fuel. What's our trade like? Trade's going okay. We can sell a bunch of water. Let's do that straight away. I don't think anything else is really worth selling. I've got to be careful with selling rare metals. I might need them. So let's just keep that. That should have, you know, it's keeping the wolves from the door just for another turn. Yeah, maybe get the recycling up. I think is going to be the one. So let's do that. Okay, I'm going to roll the turn on, guys. Okay, it's round 34, and let's see what's going on. Okay, so we're getting attacked here on this southern front. Again, we didn't take any losses, and these non-line forces are trying to break out this pocket here. They're basically attacking everybody, just trying to get out. I think we lost... How many troops did we lose there? We just lost nothing. They're attacking the buggies, which is interesting. They were probably trying to break out because they saw smaller numbers. But yeah, they're done. These guys are dead. They're not going to last much longer, I don't think. Now, did we lose a buggy? And we might have lost one before. Anyway, this is good. Every time we take a hit, right, in defense, we are getting points for our models. So if you just go to quality look, you'll see that our field testing is going right up. And this is great news because the more field testing you've got, the more of a bonus you get for the model when you increase it. So while I'm not that keen on increasing this one too much because this structure level is so bad, it is going to be cheaper, you know, developing the rifle 2 than it will be making a new one and just rolling those dice again. So but the machine guns, these guys are really going to be going up. Now the twin barrel MG2 we've barely used yet. Are these still the twin barrel MG? Yeah, we need to actually switch these out. These guys need to be switched out now. So that's something to think about. Okay, decisions. Oh, let's have a look at the VidCon first. Time of confidence. We've researched high velocity guns so we can get artillery and tanks now. And right, we've got this bonus card which might be useful to, you know, placating leaders. Problem is we don't have much money. And the rest of it's just the same stuff. So decisions wise, motion that our private assets reach at least 21 levels. Let's accept that. We should be able to do it. This is from the Merchant Society, by the way. And if we just go to factions overview, the Merchant Society they've got 36% of the vote, so they're not the leading party at the moment, but they've got a fair few people, including some of the people that I really need to keep sweet, like Giggings, White Rock, etc. They've got a lot of people in the staff, you know, the administration, the national government. They're quite high there. Look, they're actually quite strong in the military hierarchy too for some reason. Yeah, so we need to keep those guys sweet. Set salaries for your leaders. I might increase the council directors up a little bit. Leave the rest as it is, probably. Yeah, let's just leave the rest as it is. Yeah, look, that's increased the relations with some of the people that I really need to increase it with. Military Research Council objective. Now, radiation filters or propeller engine. Where is propeller engine? Propeller engine's here. Radiation filters is down here. I'd rather go for propeller engine, I think, at the moment. Radiation filters is not that useful. I don't want to be breaking into any of these advanced tiers yet. So let's go for propeller engine. Just building aircraft is just going to be hard at the moment. Okay, these guys are going to stay where they are. I might actually bring these buggies back. Yeah, I'll leave them there for the time being. But I think it's probably wise to me start kind of pushing. Look, we've got something here too. Okay, we got this free folk town here. Let's just go to assets and see what we got. What is it? This is a geyser turbine. Yeah, okay, so we found a geyser turbine. Or geyser turbine. That's going to give us energy. That's great. That's really, really good. We want to hang on to that if we can. Down in the south, let's just carry on with our exploration. Now that we've got some more logistics, we can keep pushing this way. Remember, the more territory we get, the more chance we've got of getting some metal, and that is where we want to be. Metal is where it's at. Okay, we're going to use some of these. We don't have much in the way of industrial points. We just see what we're building again. Oh yeah, that was right. It was the recycling 2. Well, we want that to come up quickly. I'll leave that up now, and I'll make sure that. Yeah, because we do need to replace some troops. We've got some replacements that need to go out. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. We might be able to cut down on the amount of... Look, I think we're wasting logistics points. So I might actually just drop the... And this might bite me in the butt later. But I think, you know, we don't need so many people working here. So let's just drop this down to... Let's drop it down to 75%. See how that... In fact, I'm going to go with 50. Look, we've got so many extra truck points. Don't think we really need to be running all this stuff. Our supply base is doing a good job though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put another supply base out here. That might be a good thing to do. The problem is we're going to be getting big administrative strain if we're not careful. We've already got 2% administrative strain. That's not good, but it's not bad. It could be a lot worse. Okay, that's going to be it, I think, for this turn. Again, there's really not a lot we can do. We are starting to generate some political points. Private investment might be worthwhile. Okay, so we've got some 1,700 credits. Okay, that's all I'm going to do this turn, I think. Okay, last turn for this episode. This is going to be round 35. Let's have a look at what happened in the history. We actually lost some troops here. So it's looking like there we go. Look, we lost some militia. That's what it was. So lost a bunch of ragtag tanks. It was a bit of a motley crew. Okay, again we lost some RPG militia. So it's basically all our militia stuff. I'm not bothered about losing that. We're less bothered. Again, they're still trying to break out this pocket. They're still losing troops. I think I need to kill this off quick. This formation here, I really want those guys. Which are they? Excuse me, this is the 1st Machine Gun Infantry Brigade. I actually want these guys... Let's just... What am I doing? Remove the posture. Let's get these guys attacking. I want to take these guys out now. So... Let's just get in a big attack.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Just zoom out and see what's going on. Actually made the kill there. Okay. Oh, that's just the rifle militia. Okay, there we go. So we got a bunch of kills. We got 2 kills. We're probably getting more experience points by just sitting there defending. But I think I need these guys moving now. This is the time that this is taking is too much. Okay. Let's make sure that we've got supply. Yeah, we're all in supply there, which is good. This this push that I made towards infrastructure was a good idea. And look, we've still got loads of logistics points. So even dropping that even dropping down the production of trucks, it has helped here, I think. We're on 50% production. Yeah, we still got way too much. I think but probably we can just mothball this truck station for the time being. It'll be when we start to have to put replacements out that there's going to be a problem. Now, let's have a look at the vidcom. One turn, the time of confidence will come into full force. We've discovered anti-tank gun, which is great. We've completed university, which is great. We've got a card I've not seen before. Patriotic collection. Everybody, give a donation for your country needs you. This might be helpful. We can probably use political points here in exchange for money, I think. I expect that's going to be money. Let's have a look at that card. Where is it? It will be... I would have thought it would be a national card. Maybe it's zone. There we go. Must be played in a friendly zone. It's played by the Interior Council Director. Okay. Doubling the effect of the task. Will increase credits with at least a few dozen of will increase credits with at least a few dozen of credits for 10,000 populace. If reasonable loyalty and reasonable quality of life. At maximum gives 400 credits per 10,000 populace. Loyalty will drop with 10 points. So you're exchanging loyalty for credits basically. Now we don't have a lot of population, so that's probably not the best card to be playing, to be honest. But we've got very high loyalty. Look, this is like happiness is going through the roof at the moment. So actually, what would we get? We'd get nearly 4,000. That's actually not bad. We can't play it now. We don't have the political points, but so we're going to actually have to trade this turn. I think we're going to sell some rare metals. Let's just sell them all. It's a poor haul, that is, unfortunately, but you'll see that we're actually about 250 credits in the negative at the moment. Now that's partly because we're building stuff, building this recycling plant. As soon as that's up, I want to put the university up, and look, we're really focusing on infrastructure here, and it's showing, but we need more. Okay, let's in the interest of trying to keep this relatively quick, I think I'm going to move this militia unit down here. Okay, what have we discovered here? What is this asset? It's another geyser turbine. Great stuff. So we've got loads of energy. We're actually losing energy, so I don't mind about that. That's not the end of the world. Let's make sure we're keeping everybody within their supply range as much as possible. Yeah, actually, considering I saw actually how hard those guys hit last time, I think I'm going to keep my HQ back. But we've got those guys encircled now. I think I can probably risk replacing these troops. So let's go to the unit admin. Oh, no, click on replace troops, sorry. Rifle 2 we want. Okay. Now we want what we do here is if we want to replace troops, we want to replace these twin barrel MGs. So we go here, go to mass replace, and this will do it all in the same SHQ. Yeah, we can't afford it. Yeah, I can't do that many. I think I would like to get this model out though. Let's just get 5 out for the time being, because it's going to affect my production. So hopefully we can get we'll start bringing these troops back into, you know, into their full strength. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these around here, because what will happen is if he invades, he'll cut me off here, you see. So actually having them all kind of around this peninsula is probably not the best thing. Ooh, what's he got? Combat rifles and automatic rifles, like this, combat armor and automatic rifles. This guy's really leaping ahead of us technology-wise. Now, if he smells blood in the water, we're in big trouble. So we've got to start kind of thinking about how we're going to deal with any potential attack. They're not. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, they're not insulting us yet. See what they'll start doing? They'll start trying to raise lower our relation level when they're eventually ready. Okay, what do we want next? Do we want power plant, hospital, or sealed roads? I think we're all right for this for the time being because we've got so many. We've got so many of these assets bringing in energy. I think hospital's probably going to be the one to go for. We've discovered a computing node in Kirkwall. This is great. This gives you 50 BP per turn. This is another great one. Okay, so we're going to harness this. Autocracy, there we go. Yeah, if we scrap it, we'd gain the following technology, RPG. I mean, we've already got that. So, let's just, we definitely want to harness it. I don't know if that's another bug in the game, whether it's supposed to give you something that you've already got. I'm pretty sure we've already got the tech for our RPG, right? Oh, no, we haven't. We've just discovered it. I see. Okay. My bad. So, yeah, I don't need RPG that badly yet. I actually thought I discovered that one. I'm sorry, I thought I'd researched it. It must have just been a discovery, and I'm getting confused. Okay, let's get these militia units. Yeah, I kind of want to hold on to this. We also need to start pushing out some more roads this way, I think. That's the wrong one. I think it'll be... yeah, this way. Ooh, it's expensive going onto this glacier. Yeah, really expensive. This is the way to go, look. Up. Let's just get it out a little way as far as we can. There we are. Okay. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for this turn. We should have enough credits to keep us going. Although we've had to sell all our rare metals, which is a shame. I think really what I need to do now is bite the bullet and form another formation, and then just get really push out with this exploration. I don't want the next like 5 or 6 episodes of this game basically just to be me exploring. But saying that, there is some interesting stuff going on now because we have got a potential problem brewing here with Varort. And I need to be very careful about what I'm building. Again, population is important. We probably do want to be... it might be worth just increasing... Let's go to the... let's talk to Lola Beathands here. And let's go to Zone Orders. And we just want to increase the max recruits per turn now. I think we're getting enough people in. We are losing people because of that slave trader. That's the only thing. That's annoying. I don't know if it's possible to get rid of the slave trader once it's started. I can't remember that. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next episode, which will probably be, I think it's episode 12. And yeah, what I will do is I'm going to have a look through this, and if it's looking like it's just going to be me just expanding, I might, if it is looking like it might be really boring, I might just kind of skip some of that. But I try not to skip stuff because I know there are people who really don't like me doing that. So I'll make a judgment call on that. I think if it turns out that this is going to be, you know, just not that exciting to watch, I might do that. The alternative is I just kind of play it through quick. All right then, I'll catch you next time. See ya.